Rally. The sport that recreates one person driving like he just stole the car, while having his drunk friend in the passenger seat singing drunken gibberish like 40 L5 minus dash R50. That is Rally pace note, by the way. Hi there, I'm Dan, and today we take a look at Art of Rally by Funk Select. It's a top-down rally game with a lot of cool cars, but even cooler replay function. Sounds like fun? Then you know what to do. Grab your cup, fasten your seatbelt, and let's find out if you will master the art of rally. Does a rally game have any story? Well, this one actually has one if you play the campaign. It's a Buddha telling your race car that rally was invented by the Finnish people late for the sauna and took a shortcut through the woods. And I like that we can ignore the Great Monte Carlo rally back in 1911 because this is way too pretty. So, let's look at some rally facts before we talk more about the driving experience. The game is set to honor the golden era of the rally from the 1960s up to Group B, S and A. And if you wonder why I did not mention them in the correct alphabetical order, is because B is regarded by most fans as the most legendary one and also most dangerous one, and was to be replaced by S, but instead it was A that became a top-line formula. Still following along? Great! But let's talk about your cars and the driving experience. You start off with two cars, and here is a decision on how you drive and what car you prefer. For me, the small Morris Mini, a car I have actually owned myself, was my obvious choice. There are not much more to do before you race, like tweaks and upgrades, but what you can do is adjust the opponent's skill level and amount of damage your car will take. And if you win races, you get more cars and sweet paint jobs. When the developer wrote if you will master the art of rally, they were not kidding. You are presented with a potent car that will not give you anything for free. The first part of my gameplay with it was more of managing to stay on the road and cutting corners. But after a while, you start to feel a bit more comfortable with the steering and the two brakes, and that is around the time the game reminds you that this is rally. Played over 60 stages, from Finland to Sardinia to Norway to Japan and Germany, there is a lot of rally driving to be done. And even if it sometimes feels a bit repetitive to drive the same track, but the opposite way, you have to remind yourself that this is how rally works. You get the authentic Group B feel of people literally standing on the tracks, but you don't have to worry, you can't hit them and they will kindly move out of the way. While driving, you have the pumping music to help you along, and the rev of the engine gives you a feel of what the car is up to. I played on the controller, and I think that is the easiest way to handle these cars, with its foot brake, handbrake and throttle involved. If we should say something about the graphics, they are really good. The different environments you can drive through really adds to the driving experience. The snow is, by the way, insanely hard to drive on, and jumping over a crest in the sunset looks really good. A feature that really caught my eye is the replay and photo function. After every race you can watch the race again and here speed up or slow down, change the camera angle and remove the HUD for those epic photos. But is it fun? Of course it's fun. It's fun to finally jump over a crest because you can't have a rally course without airtime. Fun to feel the difference on how your car reacts driving both gravel and tarmac at the same race. It's also of course fun to win. And for me, I have not had so much fun driving rally cars since playing Colin McRae on the PlayStation back in 1998. But has this rally game any flaws? The price lands around 20 euros, so I don't feel they're too greedy there, but if you buy this game with the expectation that it will be an easy game to play just starting off, you will have a couple of hours on not so fun. And remember that just because they state authentic handling and they can make your opponents really slow, this will not give you any easier time mastering the cars. And perhaps that is okay after all, it's about driving rally cars. In terms of replay value, you have so many tracks to try out and cars to master, so you will be very busy. And with the leaderboard, there is plenty of room to master the weekly challenges and show off your driving skills. So that concludes our review of Art of Rally, and if you'd like to know even more about the game, I leave a link to the Steam page in the description below. I'm Dan, and it's been a pleasure showing you this game. I search high and low in the world of indie games to bring you some of the best ones out there as content on my channel. If you want to follow my journey, don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, stay safe and stay awesome.